So to start off, we're going to make 3 different sections. I'm going to part at the top of her crown from ear to ear, and then I'm also going to part at the back of her crown from ear to ear as well.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to meet you.
Here you see me part in the back of her crown from ear to ear, and in total you should have 3 sections. I like to part the first part on one side and then go to the other side and part the other one, just so that it'll be easier for the part to connect. Now keep in mind, the part does not have to be clean because we will go back in and clean it up, but I feel that this would be easier as a beginner if you struggle with getting your parts straight and aligned together.
Told me I'm someone. Told me I'm someone. Know that I'm someone. No, I'm a child.
After you part your rough draft, you're going to go in with some gel. I use 2 different gels. I use parting gel and molding gel. This is my parting gel. And this is just going to help make sure that you get all those flyaways, and it's going to also help define that part.
I give my heart again, Jesus. I know you know me well.
Now starting with the back section, we're going to part it down the middle. There are many different ways to pre-part, but I feel that as a beginner it's easier to go section by section, so that's what I'm going to be showing y'all in the video. When parting this section, you want to make sure that both sections are even, and you're going to aim to part to the middle of the back of her ear.
What you need from me is the Holy Spirit steady.
After you do that, you're going to go to the next part and you're going to do the exact same thing but on the opposite side, and this also helps to make sure that you keep the part straight as well.
Told me I'm so.
And then it's kind of repetitive. You're going to go back in with your gel and you're going to make sure that you clean up that part so that it can be defined.
Someone, know that I'm someone. No, I'm a child of God.
After you clean that part up, you're going to section it off. You can either braid it, twist it, or clip it off, whichever works best for you. I did go back in and clean up this part again just because I feel like I try to be a perfectionist and I wanted it to be a little cleaner. So if your part was already clean, of course you can skip this step, but after you go back in and clean it up if need be, you just going to section it off like you did the other side.
Your blood makes atonement for my sin, cleanses deep within.
Next, in the middle section, we're going to do the exact same thing that we did to the back part. We're going to part this section down the middle and we're going to work in sections again. I told y'all it was repetitive. The part down the middle does not have to be perfect. This is just to help make sure that the parts are going to be connected and that it's no slanting or anything like that. Now, whatever section that you're working on, you're going to make sure that you start in the middle. I did it the exact same way that I did it in the back, but I did want to give y'all a side view of where I was going to be parting it.
It's hold on me. Highs and lows, Lord, you're with me.
I am doing a Fulani style, and for Fulani I always do medium in the back unless they want it a little more fuller. So that's why we did 2 sections at the nape, and then we're going to do 4 sections in the middle of her crown. After you clean that part up, you're going to take the section that you divided and you're going to divide it again, creating 2 sections.
Should I rise or should I fall? Lord,
And you're going to make sure that you go back in and define that part.
you're too good to let me go.
Drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image.
And you're going to do the same thing for the top section. Part it down the middle. Make sure that the parts are even. Use your gel to define that part. And then you're just going to section it off just like you did the other 2.
Hold a hand.
And this is what the first side should look like. I did end up doing the other side off camera, and I also went ahead and pre-parted the top section because again I am doing Fulani, and I believe that it's easier to go ahead and have everything sectioned off so that you move swiftly through the remainder of the appointment. Now you're going to make sure that the gel that you use to part is a soft kind of gel, because if you use a molding gel then it'll kind of be hard to part the hair, if you get what I mean. So here I'm just pre-sectioning each braid.
Never like a dealer. Take her higher, higher. Fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher. Fly up out the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby.
Now this isn't going to be an in-depth knotless tutorial, but I am going to let y'all see me work through a little bit of the rest of this head. You want to make sure that you comb through all the product and make sure that the hair is completely detangled. After you've done that, you want to go back in with your molding gel, and you're going to comb that through as well.
Things now, forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold day. Cold day. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than.
Now I did tell y'all this not no knotless tutorial, so I am going to just let y'all enjoy the most of this video, and I'll probably chime in at the end. I hope that you guys have enjoyed, and if you want to see any more tutorials, then drop them down below because I would love to try and deliver that for you guys. And I hope that this was helpful. If it was, then let me know in the comments.
Rather be running. Dear God, won't you send me a break? 'Cause I need to get away. I need to get away now. I need to get away now.
Stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made. Nothing to say like the top down. Oh, it's for tomorrow, we ain't living right now. So let's not waste another day. Come to find out to see them. Oh, let's take a ride through the same like the top down. Yeah, almost lost my mind a couple times. It got so hot I thought I wanna die. Blood dripping from my arm, just wanna feel inside. Too afraid to open up, so I'd rather hide. Man, I'm just so grateful that I made it this far. Almost thought I had to call my mama in a cop car. Benny's everything for me and everything I need. I would be nothing if you didn't give me no reason to be. Cause I'm riding through the city. Let's put tomorrow away. And I ain't worried about it. So let's not waste another day. Come too far. See with the top down.
This is the final results of the medium knotless mapping part. I hope that yours look like this. Sometimes you can adjust the parts if you think it is going to be too big, but yeah, y'all, this was the final look. I hope that you guys love this video. Please leave a thumbs up and a comment.